One of the best songs in the world is Pretty Green Eyes, and he starts on fried chicken and fries or something.
Welcome along to Fried Chicken Fries, the random topic podcast thing that we do. And we've done for 20 episodes now. This is episode 20.
You think you'd have got the hang of it by now?
Well, yeah, but I've only hosted 10 of them, so it's still a long way to go there for me. I'm back with Richard Easterbrook, which is always a pleasure on a Friday. How are we doing, Mr. Richard?
I'm all right. I'm good. Yeah. I like Friday mornings. Different vibe.
It's good, isn't it? Before work and that.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's like it's like the morning conversation before you actually get down to work. Sometimes you get some good gold out of that.
Oh, aye. Yeah, definitely. It does mean we are on a time limit, though, unfortunately. So
yeah.
How's your week been? Has it been good or shit?
It has involved no DIY and no tradesmen, so
good.
So I'm taking that as a win. Although there is some DIY to come this weekend, but
there is a slim chance that I may be interrupted by some DIY myself, because I'm getting some flooring and tiles delivered for the bathroom between 9 and 5. So we'll be particularly unlucky should it come right now.
Yeah.
But
it's not strictly DIY, is it?
No, well, I'm not doing it. No, I suppose.
Yeah.
But that's, I don't know, like home maintenance, renovation.
GSI. Getting someone in.
Yeah. Well, we are firmly getting someone in. I'm not putting a bathroom suite in myself.
No, tiles. Nah, no chance.
No.
No way.
Well, do you want to spin the wheel so we can get to as much as possible in the next 35 minutes?
Yes, welcome along if it's your first episode. Thanks very much to the new listeners.
Welcome to our followers on Blue Sky, which I hate.
Yeah, you already hate. How long have you given it? A week? 2 weeks?
Well, Blue Sky.
Yeah.
I made an account yesterday.
Right. And how long before you abandon it?
Well, I presume it's pretty much done, is it? So...
Yeah, you have to kind of like add stuff to it, though. You can't just like set it up and there you go.
That's what to do, like prodding it. Like, go on then, do something.
What's this for?
So I'll test it. Spin the wheel.
So far, people are being nice. Right, we're spinning. Don't know why I clapped there. Sorry, spin.
Well, it's a good wheel. It's important to spin the wheel.
First subject is people with food allergies. Completely random, of course. We load the wheel with subjects a while ago. Sometimes we add a few, and then we get listeners to add stuff as well. Can't remember who added this. Might have been you.
It was me. Do you have any food allergies?
No, none. I was going to say none that I know of yet, but I've pretty much completed food. Like,
yeah, doing it again on hard.
Yeah, there's nothing I haven't tried. Like
doing it again on the next difficulty. It was easy.
Actually, I've not tried one of them chickens that you cover your face with a napkin and like eat whole. One of them tiny little chickens, like baby ones.
I don't want to eat that.
But you eat that whole and like crunch the bones and stuff.
I don't want to do that.
I've never tried one of them. I'm assuming that's from the chicken family, so I'm not going to be allergic.
No, I'm not allergic to anything either. So I don't know why I put this on the wheel, really. I think it's because my uncle has a pretty bad nut allergy, to the point where if someone in the pub's eating nuts, they have to go outside because it's problematic for breathing, which you'd need to do
because of the nut gas.
Yeah. And I always think of it on a plane. So he doesn't, because I said, oh, well, you must be the person to stop everyone buying nuts, who I hate them because I like nuts.
Yeah, I like
He's like, oh no, I never mention it. I was like, you never mention it. Like, you can't just go outside if someone opens some nuts on a plane.
Well, yeah, and it's
He's like, oh, I
pressurized as
don't.
well.
He's like,
So
yeah, yeah. She's like, I just don't want to make a fuss. I was like, well, it's not making a fuss, Steve. It's like,
it's like the entire plane's going to be like a nut aerosol.
yeah, yeah. Brace,
Just a
brace. The
tin of
plane's
nuts.
going down because someone's eating some nuts. So I just don't like because I just don't know why they don't sell nuts. But just don't sell nuts anywhere on a plane because like
Yeah,
it's asking for trouble. But then I suppose people can bring their own on, can't they?
like I suppose, yeah, contraband
Because
nuts.
you can you can buy whatever you want from the boots in the airport to bring onto the plane. Um, so
Mm.
I guess it wouldn't solve anything. Well, just don't sell like like so. You know when you put like go through security and it's like bombs,
Yeah,
like nails, firework, nuts. Just put nuts on there, and then
yeah.
no, everyone's safe from nuts. Then
Like I like nuts. I like nuts.
nuts are great. I really like
But
nuts.
if I was told I couldn't bring nuts on a plane, I could probably go like 2-3 hours without having a nut.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not like nut dependent.
yeah, it'll be
Like
fine. It's like people who are told like not to smoke for like 3 hours out of your life. Just do it. Like,
just don't have a fag. Yeah,
yeah,
I like
it's not,
nuts.
you're not that addicted. It's just very performative
Oh
to
yeah,
like to like people like kind of bursting out of somewhere and like lighting a fag up the second they get out. Like
yeah.
I understand how cravings work. I've got a food allergy. I don't like
You haven't got a
burst
food
out
allergy. You've
like
got no food allergies.
no. I mean, I'm allergic to food. That's no. I'm not allergic. Addiction.
All food.
I've got a food
It's just
addiction.
allergic to all food, which is
Yeah.
seems
So I
to be
don't,
problematic.
I don't burst out the doors of the stadium at full time and go like, I need a burger. I do that actually. That's a lie.
I was going to say I've been to the match with you, and that does happen.
We need to go. We need to go to McDonald's.
We are going to have to go to McDonald's. They other so like no like the
No,
nut
I don't
allergy.
have any.
The nut allergy is a bad one.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty serious as well. That's like a killer.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. But I feel that some nut allergies though, like when people say they are, oh, I can't eat that because I'm like intolerant. I grow.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like the people who claim to be gluten intolerant aren't actually.
No, they just got a bit bloated once.
But at the same time,
Celiac is a thing.
that's the thing. But that's knocked the door open for people who are actually gluten intolerant, people who are celiac, who can now find a wide range of gluten free options and like through kind of the actions of the masses. But like 10 years ago, people didn't give a shit about it. There's not that.
Celiac is something, you're really unwell if you eat wheat and you have celiac disease. I just think some people do it for attention. Let's be honest.
I think if you asked people who were gluten intolerant what gluten was, I don't think a lot of them could answer that.
But they just say bread or pasta.
Yeah. But yeah,
but I know people who are celiacs, and that is like a genuine, like a real thing, and they have to they cannot, like, it's not like, oh, I'll just be I'll have the runs. It's like you'll actually be quite unwell if you eat this.
Yeah, and I've always kind of found it quite funny if people like faces swell up. That's the funny. That's a funny bit of food allergy, but like, I know actually my heart can stop. That's actually a bit more serious. Yeah, and my throat can like swell up so much that I can't breathe.
It's terrifying, that the throat thing. Remember when Tom ate the salmon? And
yes,
and nearly died.
Yeah, it's one way to find out that you're allergic, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll eat it in a restaurant. I think I'll be all right. Be sure, because there's other things on the menu. No, I'll be fine. I think. I reckon I'll be all right. Yeah.
It was a seafood restaurant. It was a guy.
It actually.
Yeah, blue lighted, like a jump cut from like enjoying his food.
But it was at the Mill House thing.
Like when I worked at a previous job, I had a bloke I worked with who was like quite severely allergic to nuts. And whenever we had like a weekend event, he would like, I think it was 9 times out of 10, he was sent home because he'd had something with nuts in. Like,
well, could he just maybe not? He just keep. Just.
It would just be like, oh, I'm off to grab something to eat, and then like the next thing you know, you look on his Instagram and he's like sat in like an A&E somewhere, like, oh, it's happened again.
Jason's eating. He's quite upset. Could you come and
could you come and collect him?
I don't know. Food allergies are a weird one. I find them quite mad that people can just be like, "Oh no, actually, you're allergic to this," and it's like some mundane thing. Like my cousin's boyfriend's allergic to like pea protein.
Yeah,
but like that is in loads of stuff. That's in loads of stuff, and that's like he will die.
Yeah,
if he eats that.
I've got a friend who's little boy. He's allergic to that, and
it's mental.
Like, a little girl, one of the two. I'm not that good of a friend.
So you close friend, or
one of their children, but they see them kind of not protesting, but like campaigning all the time for like people to be a bit more open about what goes into the food, which I find like incredible that people like are so laissez-faire about. Like,
it's mental. Yeah,
it might. You know, I'll level with you. I don't know. It might contain it.
Well,
what I would say is like give it a chance, and if it's got it in, we'll give you your money back, and also, you know, like hopefully your lad's all right, but I don't know,
like, because they can no longer get away with it may have been cooked in the same kitchen as something with, but that's not enough anymore. There's like
no.
But I mean, his is terrible. He can drink beer, but not. There's one beer that he just cannot refuse to have. It's like a catastrophe. But he can eat like certain things, and it's like going off of it must just be a minefield. Like
literally, not literally, but
well, no, that was another episode.
Yeah,
but
so too, I think.
Yeah, so too. Yeah, but like, I think we've rambled on about food allergies enough. But yeah, an interesting one. Really?
Yeah, I think we've solved it.
I think we've solved it as well. Actually, just label things
properly. Yeah.
Takeaways
are the worst. Like,
well, yeah. Davina McCall's got a brain tumor. Yeah, that's not one of the things this week. That is
right.
It's just popped up there.
I can't remember putting that on the wheel.
Davina McCall's brain tumor. No, she's just popped up there on news on the phone there. So best wishes to
yeah. Well, I'm sure she's listening, and yeah,
she's probably got other things to do.
Yeah, other stuff on her mind. Yeah.
You need to get this. I know, but I need to listen to this first. Right, spin the wheel.
Right, yes, wheel. Okay. Spinning now. I'll see what we've got. Remember, we've got one veto in the bank still.
We do, yes, which we misused last week, which was what is it?
Cancer.
Quite. Yeah.
Well, welcome along to new listeners of the podcast.
Yeah. Can we veto this? It's a bit early.
Do you want to veto? It is early for cancer chat. Right, yeah. Cancer has been vetoed. If only it was that easy.
Right. Well, it's Davina McCall coming up there. Feels a bit insensitive.
Does it? Yeah. We're spinning again. She'll not be listening. We're spinning. Right. The A66.
All right. Okay. All right.
I can get on board with that now.
I'm happy with this.
Yeah. Who put it on? Is that me?
Well, it wouldn't have been me. I don't drive.
No, it would have been me.
Is that the one that goes to the Lake District?
Yeah, it goes across.
Right. Well, it's stupid.
Right. Okay. It starts in. Off the top of my head, I think it starts in.
I've got the map here now. Doesn't it start at Scotch Corner?
No, it doesn't start there. It starts like Middlesbrough way.
Well,
there's an A66 in Middlesbrough. It goes to Darlington. Then you go on the A66M, which links up with the A1. And
It
then
looks
the
like
Scotch.
it just starts at Middlesbrough, to be honest.
I
A66
think it
goes
does.
past the Riverside Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically starts at Grangetown in Middlesbrough.
Yeah, it goes through through Middlesbrough down into Darlington,
And then it goes to Scotch Corner.
Down to Scotch Corner, and then across where it'll go. The main stretch of it that people will know the most is the bit from Scotch Corner across to Penrith. I think it might go on a little
Does
further.
it disappear for a bit? It turns into the A1 for a bit.
It does, yeah. It goes
okay.
from like Blackwell in Darlington.
Yeah,
like the southern suburb of Darlington. It turns into the A66M.
That's very good, Richard. It's just spot on there.
Yeah, and then links up with the A1, and then you've got Scotch Corner services, and you pick it up again.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Get a bridge, Bowes,
all of that. Yeah. Now, if you're going east to west, like a lot of people go through Barnard Castle, Bishop Auckland first, and
that's what my dad's done when we've gone.
Yeah. It's a bit more of a faff because you're like going through like built up areas, but it can shave off quite a few miles. It's the tight wads. I
guess it makes sense looking at it because it's the right way.
Yeah,
but the A1 would surely be quicker.
It is quicker. But yeah,
my dad would usually join it at Scotch Corner, I think, from what I've.
I mix it up a bit. Sometimes, like if I'm coming home and I can't be bothered I'm bored of the A66, I'll come off at
bored of this lot now.
Yeah, bored of this. I'll come off at where you come off? Raby Castle, maybe.
Something to go where?
Back home.
Oh right, yeah. All right, yeah. You can do, I think. Yeah, I'm shit at maps. I'm just not interested in them. But I do like looking at them, but I just don't know how they work. Anyway, it's just the one that when it snows is just shut.
Yeah, they've got snow gates.
Right.
And so the snow gates, like, because they don't have them on the M62, which is like covers a similar kind of like.
It goes to Cockermouth, by the way.
Does, yeah.
And it goes past Cockermouth.
Pretty
much. Well, it does because it goes to Workington, the A66.
Oh, right. Yeah, Workington. So I get confused with which one's by the sea. It's Working. That's by the
Workington,
sea. Yeah.
The Cockermouth, the mouth of the River Cock.
True.
Just made that up. Just presume it is.
I think it's the River Cocker.
All right, go. The River Tail.
Which is where Joe Cocker was raised by wolves by the side of the river. And they gave him the name. And he howled once, and one of the wolves went, "That's a perfect high E." And luckily enough for Joe Cocker, there was
funnily enough,
a passing A&R man from Decca Records who signed him on the spot.
Are you quite finished?
Put some clothes on him and said, "We're going to make a star out of you." And then he killed him, which was pretty gruesome, actually. Yeah, I'm finished. Yeah.
Is it single lane, or is it a double lane?
It's double lane most of the stretch across, like the big bit across the middle. It goes single for a bit and then goes double again. But they've doubled it, dualed it. But then it stops.
Oh, my mum and dad are going to the lakes now, and they might be on there right
They'll
now.
Be on the A66, yeah, right this minute.
Oh, this is like live podcasting, but it's not. But like,
should we add them to the call?
Yeah, so add them to the wheel. My mum and dad. Bit weird.
Yeah, it does close, and it gives you like, I don't know if it gives you that much warning, but I think it gives you opportunity to like kind of get off. It'll do it at a junction, and they're just massive gates.
I think, yeah, but there's not that many junctions though. So I think Steve has been stuck at one of like the not service stations, but the garages, isn't there?
Yeah.
They're not there when he. No.
I was going to a pre-season friendly at Carlisle, and I'm sure the snow gates were closed.
Pre-season friendly, so August or July.
That can't be right then. I've been in the snow gates have been closed.
I
I've had to go
think,
round.
yeah, we've gone on, ended up on the whatever the other road is, the one that goes through.
Kirby Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if it's shut all together, you have to go down to like. Well, you can go through like the Yorkshire Dales, basically.
Yeah, I
In
think
the
that's what I
middle.
ended up doing, and ended up going on like the Tour de France route.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh, you have to go up and pick up the M, and then you pick up the M6, don't you? And go. You go to the.
yeah, nice part of the world.
No, it is. It's lovely. I just think like being closed is quite funny. It's a bit like on Father Ted when they take the roads in.
Yeah,
On the Lake District, they've taken the roads in.
I don't think there's another road that closes like that. So it's quite the thing when it happens.
Yeah, it's quite. Hopefully it'll. Well, hopefully it won't. My mum and dad's because my dad will take that well. But I'm just looking at. I'm just on the A66 now. Yeah, it is double. It's quite bleak, isn't it?
Yeah, there's definitely I think that's what I like about it. There's like that
Yeah,
pub. There's a couple of pubs along it. They look bleak,
yeah.
but you've got what they call it, the highest pub, which is off it, and off into the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I've seen the sign for yeah.
It was like a band or an artist that got stuck there. They were playing a gig, and it was like they were snowed in for like a week, and just had to. I live here now. It's basically what I'm
Well,
doing.
I live on the A66. There's a place that looks quite nice. Bruff, is it? Or is it Bro? I don't know. I presume it's Bruff.
It's actually pronounced brew. No, it's not. It's bruff.
This looks quite nice. So we should do a podcast on the A66 one time. We should just drive for no reason.
Yeah, from
Quite
end to
far.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go on it on the coast to coast. We'll end up on it a little bit.
Do we?
You can. Yeah.
Seems a bit like cheating.
It is, yeah. It's good.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, it'd be good. Very exciting.
Have to get a bike first.
Lots of pints. Well, that was the A66. We got one more on us, I reckon. Yes,
We've got one more in us, yeah, definitely. Right. Bear in mind, we're spinning now. We cannot veto.
We cannot veto this, whatever this topic is. And the topic is.
I wish we could. Finland.
Finland. Finland.
Finland, yeah.
Have you ever been to Finland?
Finland has been suggested on Twitter, formerly X. I know it's formerly Twitter, now X.
No X.
By Cross Keys fan.
Right, okay. A nice man, James. Hello, James.
Yeah, I feel like he's like sold us a bit of a hospital pass here.
Finland. What do you know about Finland?
Eurovision.
Yeah.
Had that band Lordi who won it.
Oh, right, yeah.
That rock band that did
Roy Hodgson, of course.
He wasn't in Lordi.
Oh, he is like the equivalent of like a knight in Finland.
Yeah. So he's managed over there. Did he manage the national team?
He did, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Fair play to him. Yeah. What else don't know about? I think I had someone I knew lived in Finland until fairly recently.
You know them well.
Well, I mean, I don't know where she lives now, but I could have asked her for some information on it.
Well, we didn't know Finland was going to come up, did we? Or did I even remember it was on the wheel? So,
no.
The capital of Finland is famously Helsinki.
Yeah.
Is it one of these places, do you think, where they eat dreadful food? Like appalling food, like tinned fish and like...
Yeah. It'll be very I was going to say it'll be very like preserved fish, like salted fish, like roll mops.
What's that strumming sort of thing, which is just fermented shark?
That sounds like a cupboard from IKEA.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Google now to find out Finland's national food.
So it'll be tinned fish or pickled fish or
pasties.
Karelian
stew. Pea soup.
I mean,
hernikito. Finnish cuisine. Oh, they use lots of fish. Pork, beef, or reindeer.
Reindeer?
Reindeer, yeah. Elk in it.
Fancy some
Finnish
reindeer?
foods, yeah. Nice big antler on your plate.
No, yeah. You know, why did I get this bit? Someone took it into us. What? We shared it. Let's see a bit of reindeer, Becky.
Yeah,
No.
internationalization brought imported goods. As pasta, pizza, kebab, and hamburgers were integrated into menus, they displaced some traditional everyday dishes such as cabbage casserole. The good trade in that you can have pizza or you can have cabbage casserole, which will do.
I mean, what we haven't. Oh God, imagine that! I used to be fuming when we would come off from school and get gammon.
Not cabbage casserole.
But like, imagine coming home to having like this. Oh God.
Yeah, I used to. Well, that's a different subject altogether. But my mum used to do tinned mince. Well, she didn't used to make it herself. She removed it from the tin. But when I never used to be present for the tin opening ceremony because the first time I saw it, it was like it came out in a precise cylinder.
Right.
Just like goodness. You know when you like open the tin and just turned upside down, it just goes like.
Goodness me!
Yeah, and
it's like that. Tin,
it wasn't great.
That tin chicken and white sauce always makes me feel a bit.
Yeah, it was from the same area of the supermarket as that, as in like Cold War section. Like,
people love it though.
Open it up and it's like, great. Yeah, people do love it because it's like it's coming back in because of all the people that are like what do they call it? What's the word? Preparers that are gonna.
Preppers.
Preppers who are gonna live underground and like eat chicken supreme.
Yeah.
Diana Ross There are many. They're opening the tin. There are many styles of pickled herring, which is a common appetizer, which are served in midsummer.
Yeah. Well,
Finland, very fish-based.
Finland, I always think looks quite nice. When I've seen pictures of it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking. I'll move away from the A66 on the maps now, and I'll look at Finland.
Yeah, quite far away from it.
Yeah, it's not that far from the UK though. Really, probably far an hour, 2 hours probably. Helsinki is the capital, isn't it? Right at the bottom. It looks fascinating, actually. There's loads of little islands around, sort of a Helsinki. Oh, this looks great. We should go here. I bet it's ruinously expensive though to go there.
Yeah. I mean,
it's very grand. It's very big, very tall buildings, like very square, gridded streets.
Ooh, I quite like the sound of that.
It looks very good. We should definitely go here. It looks expensive and it looks very clean.
Right. Do me.
No, there's Chris standing there. It's just a small man. He's probably paid, hasn't he? He's got loads of money, Chris. So he probably got a pop to Helsinki for the weekend.
We'll ask him now if he's been to Finland.
Can you name any Finnish famouses?
Antti Niemi.
Yeah, he's 28. Yeah.
I don't actually know any.
Only
footballers.
Is Teemu pretty Finnish?
Sounds like it. Jussi Jaskalainen. He's probably.
Was he not Iceland?
Oh, you've got all the Finnish race drivers.
Oh yeah. Oh, Jussi Jaskalainen Finnish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mika Hakkinen. Was he Finnish?
Yeah, Mika Hakkinen. Mika Hakkinen was Finnish. Yes.
What are you laughing at?
No, no reason.
What are you laughing at?
You can't say Mika Hakkinen in a normal accent. You can, and I will. But if you've watched Reeves and Mortimer sketch The Club,
Right. Oh, right.
Where Bob, the character of Paul Barron's brother, who's spent most of his life in Hong Kong, and has a Hong Kong accent, and says Mika Hakkinen quite a lot. There's also Valtteri Bottas, Kimi Räikkönen. So Finland was good for race drivers. So it must be.
Yeah.
I guess like if you've got like a load of pickled herring kind of sitting on your stomach, you've got to kind of speed up going around the race course, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I really need to go to the toilet actually, so if you can get out of the way. I don't know, Finland, do you fancy it? Weather-wise, weather in Finland today. This is really scraping those 6 degrees, and there's a coastal event warning, so I presume that's a festival or something.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's high. Oh no, it's very high tide. So yes.
Oh, is it the kind of place that has like alarms when there's a high tide?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Pack up your stuff.
Yeah, it looks like it does. Yeah, interesting. Well, anyway, there's Finland. I think we've scraped as much information as we can from Finland.
Yeah.
It's a difficult wheel this week. I think we may.
Yeah, we've had our fair share of like good weeks, and this is the nature of the wheel. This is what happens.
Almost funnier because people now have to listen to us talk about things that really we have no idea about. We have no clue about Finland or whatever the first one was. Food allergies. Just really unqualified to talk about that.
Yeah, I hope people don't like find this from like a search engine and think, oh, they're going to give us some insight.
And all the clips, the AI bits just clip you going, try it first. And then
if you think you might be allergic, just give it a taste.
Just have a little bit. Just have a little bit first. Man.
Yeah, if your tongue swells up, you're in bother.
You're in a bit of trouble there. Yeah.
So we've tackled food allergies. We've vetoed cancer. If only it was that easy. Yeah. We tackled the A66 with aplomb. We're now going to do the A66 in some kind of. I don't know how we're going to do it.
Well, I'm not sure. It'd be good to do it though. You'd be driving all of it, obviously.
We're driving it. Okay. Is there any kind of like challenge element to it?
Just not really, no. We could see if we could do all of it on public transport.
Yeah, that would be possible. Yeah, we'll do that before they put the cap up.
Before they take the roads in.
Before they take the roads in, and we've tackled Finland.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, it was an enjoyable one. It was a bit shorter, but that will happen. You know, there will be topics that we simply cannot talk about for 20 minutes. We'll be back next week. I think we've got a new segment next week after 20 episodes.
Yeah, just freshening up the format.
Which is exciting and could be chaotic.
Yeah.
So we'll look forward to that. Anything else you want to add before we go? Check out our new thing on Blue Sky, which I hate.
Yeah, come and follow us on Blue Sky. We are Fried Fries Pod.
Well, that's the Twitter handle. So if you just
it's the same.
That.
It's the same.
Right,
one. Yeah, it's the same handle. And probably similar content. We might give you some Blue Sky only stuff, but
Blue Sky thinking.
I mean, the engagement on Twitter with our Blue Sky account, with our Twitter account, was nominal.
Yeah.
So we've already got. I think we've got more followers on Blue Sky than we ever had on Twitter. So.
All right. Okay. Good. Yeah. Says more about Twitter, really.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the stuff that we were sharing was like the show, and Twitter doesn't like like people sharing outside stuff. Because Mr. Musk doesn't like people not visiting his little fiefdom. So, but apparently it's a bit better on Blue Sky. You can listen to the pod through like our Blue Sky page, possibly if you enable external media. So
okay, well, I'll do that, and then follow us, and then listen to our lovely chat about Finland. I'm going to work out. I presume you are as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some pickled fish.
Well, yeah, I'm going to have some herring for my dinner and cabbage casserole for when I come in from the pub later. Sounds very delicious. We'll see you next week, and thanks for listening.